guys, it's Mewee and I just want to say this is not my regular voice. I know that's completely random and, like, shouldn't be really, it shouldn't matter, but I just want to say that this is my normal voice. But I can make my voice go super high. I can make my voice go super low. I don't know. It's just something I can do. I can do Stitch's voice. Oh, Hannah. Okay. I also want to talk about like a new story idea that I just thought of. It's about a transgender person who comes in contact with a demon. Now this demon is super friendly, but only to that person. I got the idea from watching Mo Sarchi's videos about Tom, his little demon friend, apparently. I got the idea from him because it just makes sense, because Tom is obviously a demon. If a spirit can close and open doors, make your fucking bed. Make the bed. And still, like, has all that energy to do all that stuff. It's a demon. It's not a human spirit. I don't think human spirits have that strength to do that. I really don't. And at first I was skeptical that this stuff was happening to him, but after he's actually gone through the house without cutting the video, you can tell that he did not cut the video. He has gone through the house showing you that there's no one, completely no one in the house. And then stuff happens in front of the camera, like door closing, hearing noises, and all that stuff. That is interesting. But as someone that has experienced paranormal stuff when they were young, I kind of believe in ghosts and demons and all that stuff, but I also don't at the same time. It's like, I don't think this is real, but I also want to believe that it is, because it's really interesting, it's really cool. Very scary, actually. I'll be telling you some of my experiences. Okay. I grew up in my grandmother's house, and this is in Florida. I don't know if it's, like, abandoned. I don't know what my uncle has done to the place. But after my grandmother died, I'm pretty sure that he's realizing how haunted it is. I don't know. But when I first lived there, there's this one room that I really did not want anything to do with. And that was the room that I was supposed to be sleeping in. Yeah. There was just something about the closet. Like, I always had to leave the closet door open. I could not close it. For the life of me, I did not want to close that closet. And it was a wooden door closet. It wasn't like totally solid. There were some openings where you can peek out and whatnot. That room, okay, I had a huge window. So big, oh my goodness. it was so big that you can actually have 5 grown men walk inside. Luckily, it was on the 2nd floor. Yeah. Okay. Now, to give you a description of how things are, when you lay down on the bed, you can see the sky, you can see the stars, you can see the top of trees. You cannot see headlights. You cannot see cars. You cannot even see the road unless you sit up. That is how the window was. That was how it was designed. And reason why I'm telling you this is because at 2 o'clock, exactly 2 o'clock in the freaking morning, I wake up. I don't know why. It's always been a thing in that house. 2 o'clock in the morning, I randomly wake up and I right away look outside of the window. And guess what I see? 3 dots. Now, they were not airplane dots, because airplanes make noise and they also blink. These were 3 dots in a triangle formation that did not blink and that did not make noise. And they basically circled the house, because if you wait a little bit longer, like 5-10 minutes, you can see them again. Like, why? Sorry about that. I'm trying to fix stuff. I hate this wig. I really do. Okay. So basically, there's those orbs or some type of UFO. I don't know. I don't think it was a UFO, but back then I thought it was, because I was heavily into paranormal, which was basically alien stuff. I was heavily into that. I loved space. I loved all that stuff. And I would check out books all about that stuff. And it's like, oh my god, I love this. And I actually believe this stuff actually existed or something. Thank you, Facebook, for a suggestion of friend request that I do not want. I don't even know who that person is. So, basically, at that time, it was elementary time for me. It was like around the 2000s. I want to say I was in 5th grade during this time, so I might have been in 2005. Yeah, I think it was 2005 when this all started happening. So, yeah. Yeah, okay. So, I was also interested in watching paranormal shows. There's a show called The Other Side, and I absolutely loved it. It was about teenagers going out and exploring places that may be haunted. And it was just amazing to me, because I really wanted to do that. I really wanted to explore and all that stuff. Okay, but those are not the only experiences that I had. Now, in that house, you can feel like you're being watched. You can be alone in the house and you have that feeling, and it's like, what the hell? And it was always in that house. It was always there. In my new place, or this place, I don't feel that way. I don't feel like I'm being watched. And it's amazing. It feels good, actually. For some reason, in my grandmother's house, I was plagued by nightmares. During my, middle and high school years, I was plagued by nightmares. One of my frequent nightmares was I was alone in the house, My grandma's car was still in the driveway. It was nighttime, like midnight, in my dream. And this demonic voice kept talking to me, like saying stuff and laughing. And I was panicking. And my, oh my God, my voice just changed. Okay. I was panicking in my dream. And it's like, what do I do? And it's the same dream over and over and over again. Luckily, I started having another nightmare. It's not really lucky. Because this one was a little bit more hectic than the other. And this dream and this nightmare, oh my God. Okay. I was basically going down to do my laundry, and I see on the garage door where the washer and dryer is located, there was Judith was here. And I'm like, who the F is Judith? Because I don't know anyone named that. So I paid it no mind and I walked in. In the dream, I felt like a heavy burning sensation. Like I should not have gone in there or something like that. And I just dropped my clothes and ran upstairs. And I could hear and feel someone running up after me. So that's that. And during this time, I was, in fact, Christian. Not anymore, obviously. I'm more atheist now. But as I woke up, I could feel that I was having a sleep I couldn't move. I could not move. And it just freaked me out because I thought I was being held down. It felt like I was being held down. I could feel like hands on me. And I couldn't understand. I could not understand why. So I said some verses and the feeling just went away. Just like that. And I don't understand why. I'm still skeptical about all that. Like, it could have been all mind play or something, because that house is definitely haunted. For some reason, when I was in elementary school, my grandmother got me, okay, this is from a garage sale, by the way. My grandmother got me a life-size Barbie doll. Now, this Barbie doll looked like it's been through hell. It has markings on it. Its hair was all frizzy, and it felt fake. Yeah, obviously. And I was taller than the life-size Barbie doll. And I didn't have any clothes for it either, so I just gave it my baby clothes. So, for some reason, I had this feeling that I must put it in the corner of my room, facing my bed, but still being able to, see it. I can see it clear as day right there. And it did not scare me. It did not scare me. I did not fear it when it was nighttime. It did not look scary to me. It just looked like a doll that I placed there. And I didn't know who to talk to about all this that's been happening and all that. So I never had anyone to confide in, because everyone made fun of me. So, yeah. For some reason, I felt safer in that room after placing that doll there. So basically, I gave that doll to the demon or whoever was in my room. I will admit, when I first got my very first computer, that was located in my room, I did start getting some weird not recordings. Let's see. Okay. What happened is that my speakers, they would be turned all the way off, but yet I would hear growling noises coming from them. And it's like, why? Why? Seriously, why? But that's not all. When I first got my very first, not very first, my little flip phone, cell phone, my first flip phone, I think I was in probably neighbors. Okay. Kind of sounds like the landlord. Okay. When I first got my first flip phone, I gave my number out to my friend. My one friend. And I started getting voicemails of growling noises. And I'm like, dude, stop. And they didn't know what I was talking about. So that kind of freaked me out, unless they forgot that they did that. I don't know. Okay. Now let's go towards more towards high school days. Okay. First week of high school, my grandfather died, so I had to miss a lot of school in the first freshman year because I had to do a lot of helping my grandma, like get her emotionally ready for the funeral and all. And the thing is, I don't cry at that someone died. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna miss them, but I just never cried at that. I don't know. I mean, the first time I've ever cried for a creature that died was my cat, Kinky. So yeah, my little kitten died and I cried my eyes out. But when my grandfather dies, I don't. That kind of like slightly upsets me that I did not cry because I did not feel sad. It might have been the last interaction that we had that really boiled me to the point where I actually wanted him to die. But yeah, of course, it did not matter. He drank himself to death. He was diabetic. He did not take his medication, and he drank. He basically gave up on life. That's what he did. He gave up on life. Okay, let's see, what else? Okay, after his death, it was a week, I tell you, that was after his death, I started hearing footsteps. Walked down the hallway where he slept. It was in the same room as my grandmother. He stopped at the bathroom and then carried his way downstairs, like he always did. He always did that, and it's like, oh my god, his spirit is stuck here. That's basically what I thought, because I'm like, why? Why is there footsteps? It's like he always did that at night, and what he did was he went outside to smoke a cigarette, because Grandma did not want cigarette smoke in the house. So that's the thing. So that happened every night. It did not stop. It happened every night. And it seemed like it happened more towards 2 to 3 o'clock, which everyone knows 3 o'clock is the witching hour. Can't we talk? Yeah. Okay. I wish I actually had proof of this stuff to back my stories up, but I really don't, because I don't feel like going back to Florida just to record anything of this. Then again, I'm probably not even welcome back there. Yeah. After my dad No, wait. I have one more story about that room that really freaked me out. Okay. Keep in mind, in that room, I do not have anything moving that would be red. I'm on the second floor. My neighborhood does not have any kids. So there's all old people. So no one, I repeat, no one knows where I sleep, and no one knows, like, when to expect me in that room. Seriously. Oh, I have actually another one after this. Okay. Okay, I laid down in my bed facing the closet. I was half on my bed, half off. Like, head was on the bed, my feet was on the floor, basically. I decided to close my eyes for a little bit, like 3 to 5 seconds, I guess. Open them up, and I see this moving red orb, I guess. It was not small enough to be a red dot. It was larger, like really large, and it's not a freaking laser pointer. It's not. Unless you can find a big one. It was huge. Guess where that's located at? Guess where it was located at? It was right above. I mean, seriously, it was right above the closet. It was moving that way, this way, that. And just, I got to the point where I'm gonna go get my grandmother to show her this. I go towards the door, open the door, and I turn back to see if it was still there. Naturally, it was gone. So it's like, oh, okay. I'm still leaving the room though. There's that. Okay, the other thing, I think this is the last one, if I can remember correctly. Okay, for that room, that is. During my high school years, my grandmother decided to use the broom to get my attention and bang on the ceiling that's right above my feet. And I would feel the vibrations, and I would go down and see what she wanted. During this, it has become a habit. During this is when it stopped, actually. I would be on my computer, like always, being on IMVU, and I start feeling the floor move. So, I think, oh, she's calming down. Okay. I get up, I go down, and I looked everywhere. She was not in the house. Keep in mind, my grandmother, she was a slow walker. She needed a cane to help her walk fast, and she refuses to use it. The only time she actually used a cane when she got the restraining order on my dad. I don't know what's going on with my voice. I don't know. I do know is that she was way out into the yard, and we had 5 acres. She was really out there. She could not have done the banging on the ceiling and then ran out. She could not have done that. She could not have ran out. It was not possible. But anyways, I went out there and I asked her, did she do that? And she said no. And I explained to her what I felt and what happened. It turns out no one did that, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, why? Why is this happening? It's not just that room, actually. I will admit, I did start collecting glass dolls. I really love them because they're so cute. My grandmother, thinking that, oh, I like just any glass doll. She got me a glass doll from a garage sale, and when she brought it home, yes, it was beautiful, but I was horrified of it for some reason. I did not like it. For some reason, I thought it was blinking at me. I knew that could not be the case because it was glass. It did not do that. But it just felt that way. And I explained to her about that, and she said, fine, put it in my closet. She had her entire closet, a room, an entire room that she called her closet, where she packed with shit. She packed with stuff that had no means of still being there. Like, it was a time capsule type of thing. It had an old coffee pot. There was a rocking horse that you should not be sitting on. It will break. It had so many old stuff. I don't understand why she kept them. But I will admit that coffee pot that she had, it still worked. Because she actually used it when her other one broke. So yeah. It was very interesting. It was like a kettle type coffee pot. So I just threw that doll right there and moved on. Now then, fast forward to when my dad and my stepmom decided to move in with us. And they were renovating the place. They were putting down wooden floors and taking up the carpet and all. All four of us were in one room. And guess what we all heard? That's right, a door slam. Upstairs. The upstairs doors slammed. I don't know which door it was. All I know is that they all went and investigated it. And I'm like, this is not the first time it's happened. It doesn't happen all the time, but it's not the first time. My point of view, my opinion of what was going on was that whatever was there was escalating, and I did not want to be a part of it any longer. So I took my chance and I got out of there. Like, seriously, I didn't care that my grandmother hated me for it. I did not care for the fact that my Uncle Bob and Aunt Janice, her name is Janice, not Jenny. Yeah. Calling you out, Janice. They all thought that what I did was wrong, but the thing is, kids move out all the time. They do. Kids move out all the time. And I don't know what to tell you. Like, it was not wrong of me to move out for my safety. I did not feel safe in that place. I did not want to be in that place. I was not welcome there. I did not feel welcomed. In fact, my energy drained so much there. As soon as I would get home from school, I wanted to take a nap. I would sleep most of the day, and I would still have no energy and still be tired. Now that I left that place, I'm not so much tired. That is that I want to actually just dream. I'm not like losing energy at random, and I don't have to worry about any of that. It's nice. It's nice. Plus, it's not hot. That's a good thing. Let's see, is there anything else? Oh, this one thing. This actually happened at school, surprisingly. I was telling a kid that I thought was an okay kid that I didn't know she was lying her ass off. Yeah, she was a liar, apparently. She told me about stories about her experiences with ghosts and all that stuff, and I thought, oh, cool, I can tell her stuff. So I told her what was happening, and guess what? I felt a burning sensation on my shoulder. It was this shoulder right here. It was really oh my goodness, like a sunburn gone wrong kind of feel. I had to lift my shirt up and see what was going on, and I saw a handprint. I did. I saw a handprint. It was like the spirit followed me and was telling me to not talk about it behind its back or something like that. I don't know. This turned out to be a long video of me just talking, and I apologize about that. I really do. Yeah. If you guys want to like talk about your experiences, just comment my video. I don't mind. I actually enjoy seeing other people's like, experiences in the paranormal. It makes me feel like I'm not alone. And no, this is not like a random story. It's not made up. This is a serious thing, and it really did affect me big time when people thought that I was crazy. Because the reason why I say this is because it happened only in that house. Nowhere else did all that stuff happen. So besides school, that one time. Yeah, I think that's what really got me into the paranormal and made me want to research it more if I could. I really do enjoy seeing the videos that other people have made, especially Mo Sargi, I think his name is. Yeah, if I'm pronouncing it right. I've recently stumbled upon his YouTube account and I'm just loving his videos. Sometimes I start thinking, wait a minute, could this have been staged? How could it have been staged? And then I see like some parts that could not have been staged. And I'm kind of thankful for that. His slogan is live a little, and I really like that. I actually can't go out and do that because I don't have any friends. I don't know where to go. And I would probably be the kind that would get arrested for no reason. Yeah. So yeah, that's that. But then again, where I'm living right now, the cops don't really do anything. Like, there's obviously shootings, there's obviously people doing drugs. It's obviously that shit's going on, and none of the cops are actually doing anything. None. In fact, one of them that was called on my neighbor, that was the horrible person that luckily moved out, or, well, evicted. They had called the cops on us for something that they could not prove, and we did not do it in the first place. And the cops said that if you don't have pictures, you can't prove it, it's not a crime, and they can't do a thing. The cop freaking called my dad a homeless man. Like, no, we lived in that building. That was, like, yeah, you need a key and everything to get in, and we have that. So why was he saying that to us? I don't understand that. And all honestly, the cop was a dick. He was a dick. But anyway, with my luck, I would get a cop like that, not a happy camper type of cop. But hopefully in future videos, I may do a Ouija board session. I mean, I have a Ouija board, just I'm not going to be using the planchette. I'm going to be using a pendulum if I ever get one. Again. because some brat stole mine, my other one, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, seriously, I'm being friendly, I'm being nice to you, and showing you the little pendulum, the little yes and no thing, and I had put it down, and they fucking took it. They took it. I couldn't prove it, because didn't see him take it, but it was missing the next day. So yeah, same with my dad's. Apparently she took his too. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that I want for Christmas. One of them being a new tablet. Because reason why is because I feel like this tablet is not doing. It's not the best tablet. Reason why I say this is because it turns itself off. It freezes up a bit and it just spazzes sometimes, and it's like, I'm trying to draw here. I don't need this sass. Seriously, it gives me sass and I don't like it. I really don't. But yeah, this has been a long video. I'm sorry for that, but I don't know if you guys like that or not. Who knows? Bye. Oh, wait. I think I came up with a little slogan for my channel, but I don't know. What do you guys think of me calling you bees? Like, the bees, we will sting you. The slogan would be, we are the bees, and we are here to sting you. Or, I don't know. It sounds so stupid when I say it. It sounded cool in my head. What did you guys think? What the fuck was that? Okay, little ding noise might be her clock, her manual clock, but what was the vibration sound that caused it to ring? I don't know. Okay. So like I said before, goodbye.